Back now here at 5:30. Many federal workers are considering taking some buyouts from the federal government.
Yeah, the Office of Personnel Management is offering what it calls deferred resignation. And DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg joins us live in the newsroom.
But Daniel, at this point, there still seems to be a lot of confusion about this offer. What's the latest here?
There's language in the memo from OPM that seems to contradict what officials are saying. Critics say it's a poor move to shrink the workforce. The Office of Personnel Management says federal workers have until February 6th to resign, with an effective date of September 30th.
There's no budget line item to pay people who are not showing up for work.
Outrage from lawmakers and the unions representing federal workers.
They are going to demand that federal employees be loyal and trustworthy, and if not, that they will be targeted for, be penalized up to removal.
In the deferred resignation letter posted online, it includes wording that says an employing agency will likely make adjustments, including eliminating positions, reducing official duties, and/or placing people on paid administrative leave until the resignation date. That makes it seem like some people will still have to work through September 30th, though OPM says people who resign are not expected to work except in rare cases determined by your agency.
They want to intimidate workers and then get them to accept a bad deal. That's why we're telling federal workers, don't even think about it.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says it's estimated 5 to 10% of the federal workforce will take the offer.
5 to 10% leave, you can save $100 billion for taxpayers, just with that downsizing of the size and scope of government. There will be other creative ideas on how to do this, but I think it's the right move.
OPM says deferred resignation is available to all full-time federal employees except for military personnel, employees of the U.S. Postal Service, those in positions related to immigration enforcement and national security, and those in other positions specifically excluded by your employing agency. In the newsroom, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.